Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LA Noire. We are at near the end of the game. There's the last half of this mission we're on, and then there's the DLC mission, and there's the final mission. So I'm pretty sure that I should be able to finish it today. I was gonna finish it yesterday, but my internet crashed a few times, and I thought, maybe I shouldn't do that. So let's go on ahead. Go into
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The land registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
the Hall of Records. That's where we're in. And I actually know what to do just right here at the start of it because I did it yesterday.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
Okay.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
So, what we need to look for is that freaking company, the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, which we got over here. Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney? For God's sake. What's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
And I believe this was the last thing I did.
4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Can you repeat the first number? 1876, and I don't know what the rest is. Help. Say it again, please.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Can I see it here? 1876988. 1876988.
divided by
90,000, yes.
One, 8, 7, 6, 9, 8, 8. Divided.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
$20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Is that P? I think it might be P. But this is an alphabetical order, right? M. Oh, sorry, guy. O. That on the 21st? Let me think. It's a U. Just looking at the 16th letter.
Let's see what the site is worth to me.
So what do I look for here? 20.
1876988.
Here. Randall Jones. Right?
The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Holy!
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Did I just get killed with one shot after hitting him with like 4? That's one guy.
Throw out the guns.
This one's got a grenade.
All right, let's try this again.
He's there, right there!
Weapons on the ground now.
Okay, there should be one more. He's right there. Is that everybody? No, there's one more. At least. Where is he though? That's a damn good question. Damn it! Oh! That was the luckiest shit.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's
here.
important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Kelso's apartment, 6 p.m. Answer the phone. The telephone. Where is my phone? I think my phone. Hello.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Is that phone wireless? Meet Leland Monroe, okay. Leland Monroe's mansion, 11 p.m. Guys with guns.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Gonna be quite a lot of murder here.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
There's one left by the looks of it. Well, the first couple people. Let's go further on. There's a guy coming over there to the right. Is that an enemy? No, it's not. So one guy all the way over there. Two. This guy. Can I hit him between this? Yep. One more guy probably.
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you. Throw out the gun.
Okay. And we move on to the next wave or something. There's the other guy. Okay. He's right there.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe. You could walk out.
Anything else in here? Probably not. It's a bear. It's a pretty cool bear, actually.
There it is. Blast!
Who did he say that to, though? I'll shoot you first.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
God damn it. Oh. She deserved it, let's be honest.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
Apparently not.
Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
So I dropped the shotgun for some odd reason because we showed that scene. Now I'm back to the handgun. Okay. Whatever.
You want me? You got me.
Somebody shooting me. That's the wrong way. Damn it.
You motherfucker!
Reload. Thank you. Let's see what happens in here. Nothing apparently. It's just a fancy toilet. There we go.
Jack Kelso.
Leland Monroe.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Okay, let's have a look around. It's got guns. Oh, a newspaper.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
All right. Mr. Holland Fontaine is one special guy.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Ah, call me an ambulance already.
Nah. I'm missing 2 newspapers, really? See what's in here. Roy Earl. He's there a few times. No surprise, really, but
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe. Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
let's read what this says. Criminal intelligence report on Dr. Holland J. Fontaine. Dr. Holland J. Fontaine is implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics in the greater LA County area. In his capacity as a clinical psychiatrist, he has dispensed large quantities of contraband morphine to drug dealers and users under the pretext of prescription treatment for his patients. Between July 18th and September 3rd, 1947, 22 suspects arrested for narcotics possession claimed that the drugs were medication given to them to alleviate the symptoms of various psychiatric illnesses. Several showed paperwork to this effect. No pattern was noticed by arresting officers, however, and no further action has taken since each charge amounted to no more than a misdemeanor. And the suspects were possessed across 4 separate divisions: Central, Hollywood, University, and Highland Park. On September 7th, 1947, after a lengthy interrogation, suspect Reginald Barclay offered the name of an associate he only knew as Doc Fontaine. See interview transcript 510 something something. Barclay stated that Fontaine was the selling party in a deal he brokered with William Baines Foster, yet to be apprehended. Foster is known to the LAPD administrative vice as a high-ranking courier for Mayor Harris Cohen. On August 29th, again on September 6th, and then again on September 12th, 1947, Dr. Fontaine visited that man's haberdashery on Sunset Boulevard, a haberdashery known to be owned and operated by Mayor Harris Cohen. On all three occasions, Dr. Fontaine was inside for more than an hour. 2 days after his final visit on September 14th, a shipment of morphine with the street value of $4,000 was moved from a house in Brentwood to an east downtown warehouse, whereupon it disappeared. It is in the opinion of this officer that Dr. Holland Fontaine is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in Los Angeles, with close ties to organized crime. I recommend that he be kept under close surveillance until such time as a comprehensive legal brief can be assembled. Yours sincerely, Roy Earl. Is that all? Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Can't really do anything with him. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to just leave. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I missed something. Okay. Morelli, Goldstein, Sawyer, Johnson, Stephens, Nelson.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
That's a fucking
Well, I'm a cop in LA. Obviously, I will steal the money.
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack.
How you doing, Jordan?
I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer.
A bug sprayer?
Get me a goddamn doctor!
Yes. We're trying to find out who took Elsa from Frozen.
Kill her, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Nah, you can get your own doctor. The suburban redevelopment fund has been dismantled the old-fashioned way. Nicholson extra play. This is the last DLC mission. I really like this DLC mission.
Jack.
It's so very different from everything else in the game.
He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side ready to help.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
Pretty bad explosion.
You think those
Nice mushroom.
bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
The Ruskies. Oh, not the Ruskies.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Normally I wouldn't go for the cloud, to be honest.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, military location is south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further.
That car drove straight into that pole. Where is it? Where the frick is it? Can't see it on the map, apparently.
All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion.
Oh, it's the riots all over again. They're stealing everything.
Stop them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You don't shoot at cops, you little prick! Get that bastard cold! Now ain't the time to be looking for a profit, asshole!
That's how we do. You go down, mister.
The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go.
It's LA Noire Fallout.
I'd never seen nothing like this. I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off.
Pretty much.
Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
What the hell is that?
You're late, Phil. Get delayed somewhere?
No, I was just looking at a big mushroom.
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
Well,
What's going on over there?
everything is better than Fallout 76, I believe. That's what they say, at least.
We're gonna afford one of those things.
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Alright, let's see. Got some dead people.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Used to be people, now they're coal.
Vapor.
Oh yeah, Anthem was a game at one point. Guess it still is. There's probably still some broke gamers who play it or something. I would hate to clean up after this. Oh, a shoe. It's gotta be a size 8. Is it a size 8?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
What? A shoe that isn't relevant? What is this game? It's an arm. Somebody lost an arm?
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
The fundamentals of surface.
Nothing significant.
Finishing, okay. What do you have, guy?
Any idea what this is? A very large.
This is some alien
Viking
shit.
helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
System.
Looks to me like some kind of
P-
machine component.
Airplane part.
maybe.
Yeah, we know all about the airplane parts. Cole is a professional airplane pilot. Oh, not the shoe.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Well... Okay, what else can we find around here?
Perimeter is up. The whole place is contained.
It's gotta be something else around here. It's a big Mario coin or something. Or it might be a makeup thing.
Phelps, I think I found something over here.
Oh, awesome. What did you find? A shirt. Superior Laundry.
Looks like all that's left. Try the laundry tag.
I don't know if that's much of a hint.
Seen this yet? Come take a look.
I will.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
What the hell? I think this it's a cartoon. Ooh, a camera. Or something. Spy cam.
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Kamato.
Akamoto. Japanese name.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed as well.
What is it?
A equals K,
The Germans used
133.
them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
H equals K. The Oh, okay, okay. This needs to be K. Okay, so I guess we move this one. So it's gonna be N, V, B O J L K Q. Then X S and B.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Guess that's it. I think we got all the leads we need. Might be wrong. Might be right.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. You think it went okay?
Couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as
Go away, Mayor.
very resolute.
Ooh, there's another one. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else. I might be mistaken.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Seems to be some kind of doubt in his eye. But why would he lie?
So you hire a chemical whiz kid and his assistant without checking either one of them out.
Hindsight is a great thing, Detective. And I should have looked more closely at their references.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Gonna doubt you again.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
What a guy. Okay, let's find our car. Hey partner, can you drive?
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
To the laundry place. No, we don't know where the laundry place is. So, okay. Is there a phone anywhere? I need a phone. Okay, I guess I'll drive. I'm gonna drive, find a phone. I don't think you can. Don't think we can ban him, Joda. I don't think it's possible. This game is filled with scumbags, though.
Yes, rise and shine keeps your body physically fit. Your body
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You'd ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
Try ban him, but
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Oh.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance.
Stupid phone attempting to call.
Identify.
I don't want to talk to people. Especially numbers I don't know. Probably somebody trying to sell me something. They shouldn't do that. Then I'll ban him.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire.
Thankfully I don't get a lot of those like salespeople calling me anymore. But it still happens. Sometimes. You're pretty close to our car, dude. Okay, where were we going? Oh, it's pretty close. Yeah, honestly, except if I'm like expecting a call from somebody who could call from an unknown number, don't really. If the number's unknown to me, I don't really answer. They can leave a message at a voicemail if they want. If they really want to get a hold of me. Okay, laundry service. Melrose.
What do you need?
Okay.
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Of course it's an Asian person.
Number was J2620, Cole.
J2620. Oscar Hangstrom.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory.
Oh, I thought I said Botman. It says Godman.
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me
No, they haven't done any new updates on the game. Like the only thing that did like they released 4 DLCs after the game came out. Back in,
I need an address for an Oscar hangs.
I don't know when they released them, 11 or 12 or something.
Thanks, man.
Alright, let's...
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
To this place. Thanks. Should be alright, but... Tomoko Okamoto.
Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Somebody turned the place over. Better watch your step.
Yeah, it's a long time since I played it, but this mission, I kind of find it pretty interesting because it's so much different than the other missions.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Thanks for the follow, Jack. Ah. Los Diablos. Looks like somebody got a brain shut out or something. Oh, we got another one of these.
Looks like we have a match.
Ooh.
Interesting dame, this Akamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Like, I believe that this mission, like, you end up like going to our airplane hangar. Oh, stop it.
Maybe. No.
Something in the fridge, maybe? Oh, there is something in the fridge.
Do you think I could fit in there?
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
I think we should try and stuff you in the fridge, to be honest.
Could be a class ring.
Could be anything, basically.
Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Well, that's fine, Jack.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Don't think there's...
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133.
Looks like I'm done with this guy.
We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Oh, let's call somebody.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that.
I think they released the DLC rather quickly after the game, but I could be mistaken.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or
But
a
like
B-50.
the later versions and like the version that
Fits over
came
the
out
center of
like
the propeller and protects the
was
pitch
it last year for
So it's a military part.
Switch and PS4 and stuff like that. I think that included everything.
8 Wasp R4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
I think this is well, I'm playing the Steam version, which is like I don't know, if complete version with everything on it. So yeah, it would be nice if there'd be more games like this. Unfortunately, this studio was kind of a disaster, so they're not making games anymore. But
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I think like even though the genres are definitely different, I think like I like games that kind of works this way, like LA Noire and Sleeping Dogs and Mafia and
We're
stuff like that.
investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective.
Definitely
Without
love to see more
authorization
games
from
like it.
Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take
I
full
believe the company had like very bad work environment, and there's one of the first like one of the first real big stories about like video games companies with like bad crunch time and stuff like that. And the company did end up dying.
Earl and Mapes would seem.
I believe
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
I think they were called Team Bond, and I think the game was released by the publisher was Rockstar, and like after this game, basically the studio basically died, and there was a lot of stories coming out about the game. So strange, like they totally captured a lot of like the how times were back then. Like they have like the secretary smoking in the office, and also a lot of the language,
That thing really fly?
the dialogue in the game
Hughes believes so.
really fits with the time, which obviously also means it kind of there's a lot of racism in it.
Christ, Biggs, you want to get
But
me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking man. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
You know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Doesn't look like a lookup. Somebody telling the truth, but it would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna doubt him.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
The most well-known radio singers and orchestras are heard here on KTI. KTI Radio.
you know Tamako Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
He's doing the same eyes again. Do I have any evidence? No, I don't think so. Let's just doubt him.
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Yeah, I think like most games where there's like they would have compared to the real time where they would have like more like a racist language, they would not have it in the games or movies in this case or in other cases, and it's probably for the best, even though the other one is more true to what actually happened. But
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
he's not doing the eyes now. I'm still gonna doubt him.
Did Hughes have a contract with Nicholson?
Hey, kid, lose the tone. Hughes has contracts with every plating shop in LA.
Well, other games I play, I played kind of a wide variety of games.
This kid's a riot, Biggs.
I play everything from JRPGs to action-adventure games to sports games to Minecraft to
knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
Yeah, let's go take a look. Alkaline seed oil.
Nolan's process was going to replace all this.
No, I don't have Forza Horizon 4. I played some of the earlier ones. I think I played 1 and 2. It's a pretty fun game. But even though I do like car games, I'm not very good at them necessarily, so I don't play a ton of them.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees 15 minutes north, longitude 76 degrees 0 minutes west.
Okay, Forza Horizon 4 I recommend. It's really good for cruising and racing, and there's now DLC out for Lego as... Oh yeah, I did see the Lego DLC for it at E3. That looks pretty cool.
Degrees west.
76 degrees west. 24:15. That's somewhere around here. Bahamas? Okay.
Bahamas? Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Yeah, I like the Horizon games more like the normal Forza games because there's more like, yeah, basically you can cruise around just casually. How old is Horizon 4 now? Oh. There's something I have to look at around here somewhere.
Looks like Leap's office is in the far corner. Let's go see where he's hiding.
Yeah, what is it like from? It's from last year or something.
I doubt it.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Probably nothing.
Pretty sure it's a box of cigars or something, but yeah. Blue room, ah. Okay, let's... What else do we need to go look at here? Maybe... borrow a phone... Oops. Not yet? Okay. Something I'm missing somewhere. Let's go up here. Must be a reason I can get up here. Or maybe not. Oops. I'm thinking it has to do something with that airplane thing I found. This one, maybe.
That Pratt & Whitney 4360.
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
It's probably oil.
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Let's see what Tinker has first. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Okay, so you want me to... Oh, we need to return to the station. Okay, so we're done here, apparently.
Thanks for the tour, babes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's just...
See you, Joe. Take care.
I think you got the wrong guy.
I don't know what this is. I think I'm gonna find out here, maybe.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way to Hughes. You had a middleman deal with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Okay, Jesus. Stop calling me a random number. I don't want to talk to you. Let's see. Where is it? Is it marked somewhere? Oh, down here. Okay, so if we go right and go Melrose and go pretty far, sure. Alright.
You like to leave your
I'm just gonna ram this cop. Can't go that way. Okay.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
Let's see, just continue down this way for a pretty long time.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
Any Century unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Are we there yet? Nope.
But I got you. I may as well ask you.
Oops.
I was kind of attached.
That car's on fire. Well, you shouldn't be complaining about the paint job. You should be complaining about the cars on fire, though.
No official charges have been pressed on the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who soldiered down the river.
Well, the brakes are really bad in this car.
Doing?
It is no way to drive it, I'll be honest. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this route if you're that slow. Welcome back. Okay, let's go. Take a left turn, right turn here. Damn cop. Nah, guess I'll wait for the red light for once. Any day now. Okay, let's see what information they got for us.
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I just wish you'd hurry up and propose already.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out mostly.
Nice.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
What an asshole.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
I noticed.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
That's a nice photograph.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Thanks.
I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
The watch.
The watch are a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
Oh, look at that.
Millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
I don't know what that means.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
The street number.
Arthur or Green? I don't know who these were.
mouthpiece sort of stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants...
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment?
Of course
Use
I
the
can.
eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
Boom. My hat. Where's my hat?
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Okay. Let me just get my hat.
Can't spare any time. I've got to prepare an evidence brief.
Did we get the information we needed? I assume we did.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
You seen the way people around here look at you, Phelps? I'd move along if I were you.
Okay, I get your message.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
Do we have a direction where we can go?
You drive. I need to go over the case
The
now.
house and the photograph.
So where do you want to go?
Gasoline. Or petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Angstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up. Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Uh-oh.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now!
That's probably a good idea.
Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
Oh, alright. Hurry, guy. Oh.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Wait, does it go here? Yeah, I think so.
want to sleep on me? Get it close.
I'm trying.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
He's probably gonna do it himself, by the looks of it.
Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on base. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
I need to catch up to him first.
I'll try to shoot on his tires. Wish me luck. No! You gotta get me closer!
Oh, I wasn't expecting that turn. It's pretty bad. I think my car's dead. Frick. Can I get another car quickly? Probably not. Yeah. All the way from the beginning? Aw, come on.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Yeah. Thought I was gonna T-bone him, but no. Didn't happen. I'll get out of the way, people.
We need to get closer.
Freaking fire truck.
Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on base. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Land to his wheel well. Come on. Okay. One traffic stop coming up.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Hopefully I can still catch him.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps.
Ooh.
Stop right there. Get out of the car. Slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim at
Cole.
the tires.
Find some cover. Time to move up.
Oh, there's guys behind me. It's not good.
Fire.
Lay down some cover and fire.
There we go. See if we can,
How long do you think you can hold out?
oh shit.
I'm covering you.
Yeah, just need to find that guy somewhere. Okay, good enough. Even though it was terrible.
Mouse fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Shut up, sirens.
Throw out the gun.
Cover. Stay down.
See, all the way up there. Let's run forward a bit.
Left 45.
There we go.
Lay down some cover and fire.
Is that everybody? Probably. Maybe.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Could have been better. Proving he knew the integrity of his own plan that made the case against Nicholson. Yeah, sure. And I believe we're on to the last mission of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Awfully blurry for some reason.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window. Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa. I've always so enjoyed our conversation. I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
All right.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
I'm not sure about that. A different kind of war. Did you say midget auto races?
It's got to be one of these places. The arsonist is a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
I like that they're using a notebook, kind of that looks like the notebook that you use in game. Alright, I'm gonna I'll be back in just a minute or so. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, music on. Well, apparently I shouldn't go that way, but... Where exactly are we going? Don't seem to be informed of where I'm going. Where's that? Okay. Let's see. So we just need to go on Beverly Boulevard and to the left. Or left on Beverly Boulevard. Rabbit exterminators. All right.
Help you?
Maybe.
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Has that just been paid look about him?
Oh, another newspaper.
You got a problem, pal?
You got a problem, pal?
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth! Since when does a bagman work a case?
I knew this creep was in on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon's dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going round.
Thanks, Herschel.
Not the worst, but not the best either. Okay. Still missing a newspaper. Wonder if I missed one or if there's still one to be found.
I already answered your question, son.
Does that mean we have nothing else to do here? I wonder. It is crossed out, so.
They're all the same at a petting party or a poker game. Everything's got to stop while they have.
What time is it? That's not that late. Getting hungry.
Welcome to Nuclear.
Thanks.
What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator. Big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans.
A Mexican
They're both
cowboy?
on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Are you talking to me?
He's only a writer, so can't really help.
So do they have a big cowboy? I wonder.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
We're back at being Cole now?
Cole, you made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Alright. Let's investigate the Noire scene.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Ooh.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
The bloody crystal ball.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Like there's nothing with the hand. Maybe there's something in the other hand though. Lighter? L-A-I-H. I-H. I-H. Oh, that's the last newspaper. Let's have a look at it.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
If you're imbecile,
Thank you for the follow, MC
get
Crazy
him under
Gaming.
Control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student. What?
Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought
How are you
it
doing today?
important to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake.
Oh, I'm pretty good.
Necessary. I'll take care of Jack Kelso.
So we got all up, and I unfortunately clicked the newspaper again.
That goddamn
Can I?
lunatic of yours is
Can I skip this somehow? I can. That's all the newspapers. Got a trail of glass. Something important. What does it say? Listed below are the properties you wanted accounted for. My associate had visited each and made a thorough survey, and from what he tells me, I gather these families and residents no longer. I believe that says and residents no longer require the assistance provided by our relocation program. Kind regards, Harlan Fontaine.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe.
That's all the locations. The Morelli. Random people I don't know. Stefan, I think I've familiar with. Sawyer, definitely.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
Psychiatric report by Fontaine. So who is this about? See, status of subject, treatment, observation ongoing. Personal history. The subject was born into an Oklahoman sharecrop farming family. Failed harvest during the Dust Bowls of the 1930s led to the family being evicted, and they undertook the journey west to California. The subject's mother and younger brother both died of starvation while on the road. That's bad. The subject's father found work as a stuntman in a low-budget cowboy films. The subject was urged to purchase the same career, but a naturally reserved disposition and physical awkwardness made this difficult. The subject trained as a gas fitter and showed some mechanical aptitude, but was drafted into the Marines at the outbreak of the war. He served as a something until the incident something. The subject's father died in November 1945. The subject returned from service to live alone on the property father and son once shared. The nature of disorder, when referred to this physician, the subject was suffering from an acute case of battle fatigue, manifested in sensory flashbacks, disturbed attention, and sleep disturbance. The subject describes symptoms such as vision impairment, headache. That's some word. Tachypnoea, something. Excessive sweating. The subject experienced phantom physical sensations when in a wakeful state and intense nightmares when sleeping. The subject was unable to dissociate memory from reality, frequently regressing to the trauma of something. During early diagnostic sessions, the subject admitted to feeling a morbid fear of and deep fascination with fire. Conclusion: a determination was made that the subject had entered an advanced state of catatonia, which could not be overcome by physiotherapy alone. Treatment history: the subject began a course of drug treatment in conjunction with clinical hypnotherapy sessions. Sessions were initially scheduled once every 2 weeks. Morphine tartrate. CC in doses. Something was administered to counteract symptoms of anxiety, while hypnotic induction and verbal suggestion techniques were applied. Treatment was initially ineffective. The subject reported to no change in the frequency or severity of flashbacks, episodes, or headaches. Additional sessions were scheduled in a 2-hour block to allow deeper sedation, morphine, blah 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 doses, and increased responsiveness. The subject began to experience diminished physical symptoms, but became highly suspicious to suggestion and ideation. As a result, the subject was kept at this physician's clinic more frequently in order to prevent him harming himself or others. Additional medication was prescribed and sessions were scheduled once every 3 to 4 days. Catharsis exercises were undertaken where the subject blah 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 in a controlled environment and blah 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 blah. The subject reported conflict between feelings of hopelessness and feelings of serenity now, brought on by volunteer work undertaken on this physician's behalf. Prognosis: the subject is fighting persistent delusions and paranoid schizoid tendencies, and managing with the help of drug treatment and therapy to keep them at bay. However, it is the opinion of this physician that any relaxation of these treatments would be dangerous. The subject could, without continued guidance, slip back into the clutches of his many demons and enter a new antisocial state of psychopathy. Damn. Alright. No, I don't need any help. I'm fine. No, it's crystal ball. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. See, is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's something out here. Is that tracks? Does look like something. That's leaves. Okay, do we have anything to go by? I don't think there was anything else in the house. It might just be time to leave, maybe. Actually... yeah, looks fine. What's up, Rusty?
You gotta stop this creep pronto, Cole. Now do your thing. Get on his tail.
Okay, I'm not able to open that door. That's fine. Oh. Ah, I get it. Okay.
Left up ahead.
Guess there is more I need to do here. So what am I missing? Maybe it's the escape route. This is where you enter. Well, you can enter both ways, actually. Oh, something here.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Would be nice, though. Morphine.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Doesn't give me much to go by, though. There's definitely something I'm missing. Am I missing though?
This guy sounds dangerous, Cole. You better hurry up and get to work.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
There's gotta be something more. Okay, I've looked at this. There's no... Is there more papers behind all of this? Maybe? No. There is not. Crystal ball, I looked at that. What about that thing he had in his hand? That's just a lighter, right? Why in the world can't I figure this out? Oh.
Good doctor has been marking this map. Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah.
Rancho Escondido. We've seen that name before.
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway? Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead, and Roll nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Range bunkhouse today. All right.
Guess nobody's home.
Then we open the door, actually, so. Flamethrower. Neat.
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
Crawler kill. Oh my. It's a lot of origami. Maybe I should start doing that and hanging them from the roof.
Quite a flock you got here, kid. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them.
There's Cole. And then there's other people.
A strange obsession.
Yeah, kind of.
The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat. Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. Oh. Thought somebody was coming in.
Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Greenline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
That's Kelso's car.
Alright. So we need to help him. It would be nice if my car was faster.
Extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized.
All units, suspect vehicle headed west on this street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleet Line Navy.
Other people are doing it for me, so I don't have to do too much.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
All units,
Well,
the new suspect vehicle. It is shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle, described as a green Hudson Commodore, license 3 Sam 0.
oh, that's my car. Damn it.
Reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
All units, suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and
He was riding that car.
All units, suspect vehicle is now northbound on Los Angeles, passing 2nd Street. Car 66 Adam, 77 Adam, go to 1st and Alameda. Car 19 William, go to 1st and Victus. Repeat, 1st
Get rid of that one. That should be good.
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shop 13516. Chief Wall has authorized the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized in disabling.
Oh, you don't need to do that. Is that it? Or We're going on the train tracks now. Seems like a smart idea. Let me just scratch my arm real quick. Oh, there we go. Ouch.
Who is this guy? Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours. What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
No.
Got it. Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new groom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
All right, let's go through these tunnels. Gun down everybody inside. Guess we can move a little bit forward. I think I can hit him from here necessarily. I shot off his head. That's something at least. Why didn't I kill him? Come on, guy. He shot off my head. There's my hat. There's my hat. Oh crap, crap, crap.
God damn!
We need to go down here, probably. Is that a flamethrower?
Christ. Just missed.
Go in here.
Throw out the gun!
What do we have in here? More guns. Anything special? There's no other markers, so I think we're good for now. Oh, somebody got killed by a flamethrower. Psycho. Wasn't there a guy in one of the flashback clips that went in with a flamethrower? I think there was. think I might be in trouble.
Got it.
There should be one more somewhere.
How long do you think you can hold out? Almost out. Need a new weapon.
Well,
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. Running low.
oh shit.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Let's see if they have any other weapons. Do we go this way or this way? Ooh, flamethrower. There we go. Where do I need to go?
The water's rising.
Somebody's shooting. Can't move. I wonder if I used all of my flame. I might have actually. Get up the stupid ladder, guy.
Just missed.
Let's be careful here. There we go. Which way do we go? From here, this way maybe? I actually don't know. Can't go that way. Maybe try over here. Looks like it didn't. Seriously, where do I need to go? Isn't that the way I came from? Oh, there we go. Probably. No more Mr. Flamethrower. Back to the gun.
Are you okay, Princess?
Oh,
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. You remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
but not me. You haven't come for me.
Where's Cole?
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everybody knows it.
Elsa! Are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy? Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No. Don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His ex is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids! Stop the goddamn screaming! I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Everyone out of here now. Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
And you thought Cole was a good guy.
He was doing him a favor, Elsa. Cole, up here! I'll get this grader hurt! The water is rising! You're first! Hand her up! Get out of here! I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack! Let me help. What are you waiting for?
Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
Rip.
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero
who led his men with true valor, and through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop wrongly accused who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine. You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Get out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe.
Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
A reformer who
You were never his
recognized
friend,
the need to
Jack.
remove the odd bad apple from a department
right.
made up of good men.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued
never
to
his
fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life. A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
You may say that, but you would be lying. And then it moves on. The cop's still as corrupt as ever. Roy Earl can keep getting money from everybody and being a dirty cop. And time goes on. Now it's 2019. It's probably not that different. But yeah. Team Bondi, rip. Well, nice to play this game again, like after... Oh, I played it when it came out, so 8 years ago. It's nice to see that the game still holds up today. Still a fun game, still very nice. Nice story, great characters in it, so yeah, definitely a great game. And I definitely love games like this, so. Also a game that like shows the horrors of war and the corruption of police and the government and everything, just like it is right now, and how it's always been, basically. So yeah, I'm still gonna rank this as one of my favorite games of all time. Probably not a top 5, but maybe a top 10. I would say, yeah, probably the top 10. Also, like I love the music of this era, so that's definitely a great addition. I would really like to go back and play the first Mafia game, but unfortunately it's kind of hard playing that game because the controls are very wonky, but that game has like the best soundtrack, and the missions are very, very cool. Except like the first hour where you drive around in a taxi. But other than that, it's awesome. And they didn't really follow that up with the second and third. While the second and third Mafia is good, but it's not like the true Italian Mafia. So we have like in the first one. So, but yeah, enough about that. This definitely worth the replay. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna let this run till the end of the credits, as I usually do, because I think it's the most respectful thing to do, and In some cases, you never know what comes after the credits. If something, I don't think anything comes after the credits here, but I think it's a nice way, like giving a little bit of praise to the people who actually made it. Especially in this case, where there's so much trouble in the development of the game itself. But yeah.
I'll be good again, but while loving you's the charge I'll never be. 'Cause baby, you know I'm guilty. Baby, you know I'm guilty. So lock me up and throw away the key. I don't need no bail if you're the jail. Just give me life and grant me no reprieve. 'Cause baby, you know this case is closed. And don't suppose I'll make a plea. 'Cause baby, you know I'm guilty. Well, I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins. 'Cause I'm burning up for you. And I need something to quench this fire before it becomes a funeral pyre. Yeah, I'm burning with yearning so much for you. You struck the sparks, you fanned the flames in me. And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning up for you. Your love's a drug I have to drop. It hurts me so much, but I just can't stop. I can't stop burning. I'm yearning so much for you. You struck the sparks, you fire the flames in me. And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me this way, singing this torch song. Don't leave me burning. I'm burning up for you.
How about this for a headline? Guess which former 6th Marine hero has been promoted in the LAPD?
No idea.
Well, could be anybody.
You give up?
Tell us or hand over the fucking paper.
The Shadow, boys. Our very own Silver Star winning son of a bitch.
Phelps? He didn't die, Jack. He did just fine, and that's all we're going to say about it, right?
The one and only. Look at this picture. Golden boy getting his badge, wife and kids in tow, and looking awful humble in the process.
Well, he's set.
Phony bastard.
I wonder if they've been holding my job for me after all this time.
What job was that?
Mechanic.
Ain't you seen all the war bond movies, Sarge? All the best mechanics is women. You're gonna have to work as a gigolo from here on in.
I was a bus driver in Santa Cruz. You know, no pictures in the papers or medals for me, though.
I can't believe I just went through Petaloo and Okinawa just to go back to being a washing machine mechanic.
How is it that jerks like Phelps get it all?
It doesn't have to be that way, guys.
What are you talking about? It's always gonna be that way.
Do you have any idea what you guys are sitting on?
Yeah, a ship full of Army surplus.
You're sitting on surplus morphine. 2 tons of it. Can you imagine what that's worth on the streets? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You're shitting me.
I'm not.
You're talking about stealing it?
Keep your voice down. Do you want to have us all thrown in the brig?
God damn it, Sheldon. You want to go into the dope business?
No. I want to be in the peace dividend business.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I want the guys who fought for a better future to get some share of it. You interested, Jack?
Come on, Top. We could all get out from under.
Oh, it's the chance of our lives.
It's everyone or no one, boys.
I'm not having a bar of it, Courtney. You may be the bravest person I have ever met, but I swear to God, trouble follows you around like a pet fucking dog. I thought you wanted to try for medical school.
So what do you want, Jack? What's the future got in store for you?
You guys were all heroes in the war. Every single one of you. Even if your next door neighbor or your wife never know it and don't give a rat's ass. Fuck Phelps and medals and citations and parades. Fuck the public who are bored with returning GIs. I have nothing but respect for what you guys and the rest of the 6th have done. You go through with this, and you'll be nothing to me.
And there you go. Post-credit scene. And that's the game. So yeah, thank you for watching and following this game, following me and all that kind of jazz. So I'll see you in another game or video. Take care. Bye.